Hello and welcome to episode 7 of my Satisfactory Let's Play. So let's do a quick recap to start off with. Episode 1, we were over there on the other side of the little factory. We put down the hub, we got it upgraded, got things unlocked, and we got basic production running on the ground, just so we would have enough resources to build our factory. Episodes 2 and 3, we built the factory there, we automated everything we had access to at the time, but by the time you get up to the top floor and you're making the advanced stuff, we're not making very many, just a couple a minute, and we need a lot of them. So our technical next step was we needed a much larger factory, but I did not have the power infrastructure to do that because we were still running off biomass. So what we did in episode 4 was we built the space elevator. We also unlocked the MAM and started doing a bunch of research, and we started unlocking a bunch of things from the Awesome Shop. 5 and 6, we built our coal power back there. We went from 400 megawatts to 2,400 megawatts, and we've got a lot of expandability. I know I could get to 48. Past that, I'm not sure. 6, 7, I'm not sure in there exactly how much we could fit, but we've got room to get a lot more power, which is good. So we've got everything we need now to build our next big factory. Not the giant factory, just the big factory, the next step up. I guess we could call it the medium factory. So I want to choose this area over here. So we're just kind of south. If I bring the map up, you can see we're down here just along the very bottom of the map. And the reason I like this area, we're going to automate everything that was in that building, but we need to add in all the new stuff we've got access to. One of the big ones is steel. And right down here, there's a pure coal node, and then there's 2 normal iron nodes. And you need equal amounts of coal and iron to make steel. And it just so happens that a pure coal is equal to 2 normal iron. So those 3 nodes go together to make us a good amount of steel. The other reason, though, I like this area, not just because it's got steel here, but there's quite a few other resources. So kind of, let's see, there's the limestone, and then I can't remember if that's the iron or copper, and then there's 2 more over the, 2 more over there. I'm not sure which one's which, but there's 2 impure limestone. Oh, the other impure limestone is, I think, right in those trees. There's 2 impure limestone, 2 impure iron, and a normal copper. Okay, that's not that great. We'll put the base here in between, and then as you go this way, what do we got over here? Well, you can see there's a node there, there's 2 nodes there, and then there's 3 nodes there, and there's another node there. And so what we've got in this area is we've got a normal copper, a normal limestone, 4 normal iron, then a little further to the east, then we've got another coal node and a sulfur node. In the big pit, which is kind of what I'm looking at right there, there's 3 normal limestone. So there's quite a bit in this area. And over here, we can leave this running, but if we need to, I can also grab the 3 normal iron. There's 2 impure iron. I can grab the other copper. I could grab the 3 limestone and bring them over here. We've got access to a lot of stuff if we build our factory right here, right? So we'll start off and we'll bring all of these nodes in, and then we can also bring those nodes in if we need to. Now there's a few other resources though. So I already said sulfur. There's a sulfur node right over, I think it's from that rock. I'm going to say it's like right there. So that's good. We want to get that going. We already know where quartz is, and I think it's there. It might be back here. I'm not sure. But the tunnel thing is over there somewhere, and you kind of drive up through and pop out on top, and then the quartz is there. So we can use trucks, and we can bring the trucks down through the tunnel and bring them over and bring quartz to the base that way. We need Caterium. I already know the Caterium node is, I want to say, right there on that little rock, part of the waterfall. We could use a truck, or we could conveyor that over. I'm not entirely certain, but we're going to want that. But before we start building the factory, one of the problems is I want to make it look good, and a lot of the pieces I want to use require steel. So the first thing we need before we can build the factory that makes steel is we need some basic steel production. So we're going to take the coal and the 2 iron, and we're just going to set up basic steel production so I can get enough stuff that I need, not only to build the factory, but I need to unlock some stuff. If we're going to do Caterium, we need to go over there. We need to grab some Caterium so we can do some research. I need to grab some sulfur so I can do some research. I think I have enough quartz. I just need steel to do some of that research. So I want to knock those researches out, let this little steel production run to get us a bunch of steel, and then we'll be ready to actually build the building. I don't even know if we'll get that far in this episode, to be honest, but we'll see. So first things first, I'm going to tear my little tower here down, and we are going to head over to the Caterium node. All right, I'm over here at the Caterium node. I've got my portable miners down. We did have to build a little ramp bridge down. We're not going to leave it like that. This is just temporary, like, you know, a lot of things I say. So I'm going to give these things a chance to fill up. One of the only enemies we haven't seen yet is a hatcher. And I know there's hatchers here on the beach. And then if you actually drive the road, kind of goes up and down and then drops you onto another beach, there's more hatchers over there. And we are over here. So the Caterium node is right here on this rock. There's a big waterfall. There's water here. This down here is not water. It's just the void, just in case you wanted to know that. So just since we're this close, let's go ahead and run over there and get some hatchers, and we'll let the portable miners have a chance to fill up. I can see one already. So they changed these since I've played the game, and I think... yeah. These things aren't bad if they're coming at you, but when they get behind you, it gets really annoying. Is that it?
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
All right, so let me run down here. These look like they're done. So we're on the way back to base, or actually we're on the way to Sulfur, but we're headed towards the base. One of the things we haven't found yet is a Somersloop, and there's one over here. Is it there? I had to look it up because I'm like, man, we have not run into one yet, and I want to find one. And there's one over here. Yep, there it is. So it's just right over here on the ground. It's not even that far from our coal, because our coal's here in this lake, and then it's right here. I just haven't driven over here yet. I don't know why. I gotta get more speed than that. Anyhow, I'm gonna take this guy out real quick, and we will grab the Somersloop. All right, enemies taken care of.
The Somersloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol, mathematically resembling a Mobius strip, has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Okay, so the other thing is I want to grab 1,000 sulfur and throw some stuff down. So now we're down here in the bottom right? Like here's our base in the middle. So now we're down here and there's a sulfur node right here. So I'm going to throw some portable miners on and grab 1,000 sulfur because we're going to need that too. Okay, I wasn't able to press record in time, but this area I'm in, there's a giant hole. Where are we? Oh yeah, see that black part right there? There's a giant hole, and I fell in it. Oh, the big spider's angry. This is a problem. This is a problem. I can't get out. I would like to get out because I think this is Samor. Spider's mad. The poison gas is mad. This is not good. All I can say is I'm glad I'm not in the sugar cube. I don't even know if this is the way out. This does not appear to be. Well, maybe it's taking me somewhere. This is taking me somewhere. Okay. I need to get far enough away. I would like to get some Samor. Just that spider, man. Spider. Let's, Can I shoot these? I don't think I can. I think it has to be explosives, but... I need to get the spider to come over here so I can be away from the gas. Quit moving. Might not be far enough. Oh, I got him. Got him again. That's cool. You just stand there. I'll keep shooting you. Got him again. I guess he's too far for aggro range. Didn't kill him, did I? Surely not. He seems dead. That was only like 3 or 4 shots. I swear to you, every time I plan out an episode, here's what we're gonna do. Nope, doesn't go according to plan. I'm just driving along and all of a sudden I'm falling. So if I get just right, these things won't go off. That's gonna be difficult though. It'll be very difficult. Okay, that one's settling down. That one's settling down. And I back up a little bit. Is there a spot where I can be? I feel like I'm far enough away from you. Can you just chill? Okay, try to get out. Am I in the gas?
The strange alien matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch. This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Okay, I'm just going to sit here and not move.
Method of awakening.
And grab 1,000 and then drive out. Cool. This was not... I do want to do research. And so I'm like, okay, let me grab some sulfur. Let me grab some Caterium. We'll grab some coal. We'll be able to do some... I did need this. I literally just fell down this hole. But it worked out. All right. After this, I got to go get 1,000 coal. And then I'll have everything I need. Well, I'm stuck. Apparently this was not meant for vehicles. The only issue is I have so much stuff on me. Yeah, it's in there. I need to swap this stuff out for this stuff. Can I not do that? Listen. Rid of that. Grab all that. Oh, you grabbed the stuff I don't need. Can I put this stuff back in here? No, of course not. Give me the things I need to make the vehicle, please. Jeez. Rid of that. Take all this. Build the vehicle. Take all that. Put this in here. We don't have a lot of fuel either. That's fine. Take that down. That down. Okay. Can I put anything else in here? Not really. Okay, and we're on. Jeez. This was a very unexpected detour, and I can see you're clearly not supposed to take a car down here. And I'm really hoping I'm almost out. There's definitely been a few Austin Power moments here. Oh, okay. You can see there's a void drop right there. All right, so the last thing I'm doing is throwing down 10 more portable miners on this coal node, which is, it's right over by our other coal that supplies the power plants. The power plants are right through there. So I'm going to grab another 1,000. So we should have, we've already done iron, copper, limestone. I got 1,000 Caterium. I still have 800 raw quartz from that run. We got 1,000 sulfur. We're going to have 1,000 coal. And then I got 1,000 SAM ore just because I fell down a spider hole, essentially. And then we'll be able to do some research. All right, I'm back at base up here. Threw down some storage containers. I've got our 1,000 coal. I've got 1,000 sulfur. I got 1,000 SAM. I'm going to call it SAM ore. I know it's not. It's just SAM, but I have a friend named Sam, and it's weird to just call this thing her name. So I'm just going to say sand ore. And then here I've got 1,000 Caterium. And then this is the leftover crystal from when we went up there and got 1,000. So I've got all that. I put in the Somersloop and whatever else I could fit in there. I've still got the hatcher remains on me. Before we start doing research, a lot of it needs steel, and I need steel for the factory. So the first thing I'm going to do is go back over there. I can't even tell. Is that where the 2 iron and the coal's down there? Anyways, we're going to go back over there. We're going to set up some basic steel production and get that going. I probably should have done it before I ran and grabbed these other things, but, you know, live and learn. I'm over here. I'm right next to the base. I'm running power lines over there for our little temporary. Can I go that far? Yeah, okay. There just happens to be a Mercer sphere right here next to base, so go ahead and pick that up since I'm here.
The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. It is shy, notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
All right, so back over here, I've got my Mark II miner down there, and then I've got 2 Mark IIs here, and they're both probably already full, aren't they? Or they're just getting started. Okay, he's halfway full. So each of these, the reason I'm doing the Mark IIs is I'll get 120 and 120, and then down there I'll get 240, which will be, you know, these two together will be 240. So we'll have 240 coal, 240 iron, and the Mark II, the point of it is I can get 240 out of that with no overclocking. I could use a Mark I and overclock it, but we've got the Mark IIs, so might as well use it. It did take 900 of my 1,000 coal, though, to make enough steel. The only issue is I need to use the Mark III belts, and I've only got like 100. So, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to run Mark III belt up. These can be the Mark IIs still, so that's good. And then we're just, I guess, just gonna lay some stuff out right here temporarily. Let me run this conveyor up and then figure out exactly how we're gonna lay this out. It's just temporary to get enough stuff for, you know, building the building that's gonna make the steel. So when you run conveyors up or down ramps, whether you place this conveyor pole or whether you let it place a conveyor pole at the end, it will go horizontal with the horizon and it won't follow the ramp. And then you end up with this kind of like bumpy here on your conveyor. And I was hoping with infinite nudge, I'd be able to take this and tilt it. And I can tilt it, but the conveyor knows to come out of this and like make this bump. So even when I tilt it back, it just makes a bump still. You can get rid of it. I was hoping infinite nudge would make it simpler, but you can get rid of it. So if you're building your conveyor, you build your first section, you get the little bump there, you take a splitter or merger, you go back and you got to make sure you're snapping to the belt, right? You know, you're snapping to the belt when it's gliding along. When you're snapping to the ground, it jumps, right? So you're snapping to the belt, snap back here, then delete this little section, delete this, then start a new section and come up, and let's just say we go there. And then when we come back here, we got rid of that bump. It's straight now. Now there's a bump here again, right? So we would have to do the same thing, put a splitter or merger there, run it up. The only issue is, yeah, you're going to end up with it parallel. You're not going to have any conveyor poles. So for realism, I could come back and put a conveyor pole right there, and I could tilt it, and I think it's in the right spot. Anyhow, we could do stuff and make it look realistic and make it look straight. This is very, very, very temporary. We're not going to leave the coal coming up like this. We're going to tear this down and build something good once I know exactly where the factory is and the height and stuff. So just wanted to show that right now, but I don't really care if it's got the bumpy because we're going to tear it down. All right, I got a basic thing set up here. So 45, each one of these needs 45 coal, 45 iron. So we're doing 240. We got 240 belts. Well, we got 270 belts, but we're just doing 240. So that's 5 full ones. And then the 6th one can only do 15. So I've got this one underclocked to 15 or, 33%. And then the other 5 are at 100%. I got the coal coming in and I'm just splitting it off here. I did just barely have enough steel to do all this as Mark III. These can all be Mark Is. And then these two need to come in, of course, and feed the other input. Those only need to be Mark IIs because they're only 120 each. So let me go ahead and set that up. I'm pretty much just going to take what I did and duplicate it. I'm going to put this on top, put that there, kind of do it like this. Now the simplest thing to do would be to combine these together and then run it down. I'd have to go make more steel. I don't want to make more steel. I've only got 4 beams. So this guy's going to come into here. And it's only 120. I really need more steel. I really need to make this as a Mark III. I don't want to make more steel. Give me a second. Oh, you know what? Sometimes I'm dumb. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go ahead and connect these. Because these first 3... Yeah, we're going to try to connect these. There we go. We're going to let these just start making steel. I'm not going to go handcraft steel. Let these things make a bunch of steel ingots for me. And then I'll handcraft steel beams, and then we'll combine these 2 together. It'll just be, it's simpler to combine them together. And then I can do this as a Mark III. So we'll end up having a merger here. We'll run this as Mark II. Here. This will be a Mark III. These will all be Mark IIIs. And then those will still be Mark IIs. So I'll go ahead and put these guys in. Like that. That'll make it simpler. It's more complicated the other way to do it, to try to bring 120 down, because 120 is not going to line up right on these 3 machines. So instead of underclocking that one to 1/3, I would want to basically take the 1/3 and divide it so these 2 are under. It's just more complicated. Yeah. Just give me like 10 minutes to let these things make some steel. All right, I got 40 steel beams. That's enough to kind of get us started. So we're going to, these are both Mark IIs. They're both coming in at 120. We're making 120. We're combining it. So this one obviously has to be a 240, or well, it's a 270, right? And then we need to go as far as we can with the Mark III. And technically we don't have to go all the way down, because this one's only using 15. So there you go. So we should be making 240 iron, 240 coal into steel, which is giving us, I think, 240, right? Because it's, yeah, 3 and 3 is making 3. So it's half as much. So we got 240 iron and 240 coal. Yeah, so we're making 240 steel. All right, let me, I need to merge them all together. Yeah, I'm going to need more Mark III. So let me just let this run. Oh, gosh, it's already making a lot of steel. Man, this is going pretty good. Yeah, let me craft some steel beams and then figure the next little section out. So here's our setup. I've got 2 and then I've got 4 constructors. And we want to make beams and pipes. I need beams to make the belts, but a lot of my research needs the pipes. So we're making 240 steel. So 60, it's going to make 15 beams, and I'm doing 2 of them. So that's 120 steel ingots just to make 30 beams. So that's half of our steel. And then the steel pipe recipe only takes 30. So 30, 60, 90, 120. So that's our other half. So we're using half for beams and half for pipes. We're only going to make 30 beams a minute, 40, 60, but we're going to make 80 pipes a minute. So I have to have a Mark III here to bring my 240 over. But here, this splitter is going to split it 3 ways. This needs 60, this needs 60. Well, that's fine because it's got a 60 belt, right? So it's going to try to split 240 3 ways. It can only send 60, which is exactly what we need. We can only send 60. Well, once we've got our 240 and subtract 120, that's 120, right? So we only need a Mark II belt to go this way. It wouldn't matter. We could use a 3 and it, it's going to back stuff and it's all going to work out. But if you don't need to send that much, you might as well not send that much. And the same thing, I don't have to run Mark II all the way down because I'm at the point now where I could just run a Mark I this last little section, but it doesn't really matter. So we're going to let that go. It's going to make a bunch of steel and a bunch of pipes. I need to come out here in the front. I need to put 1 merger in. Which way is the... Yeah, I want the output to go that way. Just put 1 merger there. 1 here. I'm trying to approximate it It doesn't need to line up perfectly. I'm trying not to clip things, but we're clipping a little bit here. I don't want to tear all the trees down, you know? So we're going to do mark ones here again, right? Because these are only going to be 20 coming out. Okay, and so then this is 20, and I didn't need that. I could have just turned the corner with it or whatever. So there's 20, there's 40. This one is 60, so this would be a full belt. And then out of here, we would need a Mark II. I'm going to put a storage container down. I can never remember where anything is. We could go with the industrial. I don't have pipes. No, never mind. Going with this one. That's still more than enough. And we do need a Mark II here. So we're going to come over here. We're going to crank out 15 and 15, so 30. So I just need a Mark I here, Mark I here. And we need the storage container. And we only need a Mark I here. There you go. So we're making our beams, we're making our pipes. And I need to, let me think. I've got it written down here. Give me just 1 second. I got to pull this list up and find out where it is. I need to do all the research I want to do. I need 603 steel pipes and 10 steel beams. So the beams weren't the problem. We're going to need a lot of steel beams, though, in the factory. But, yeah, I need 600 steel pipes. So let me let this run for a bit. We'll get some... oh, I alt-tabbed, and it probably went to a black screen again. I need to fix that. Yeah, we're at 100. So give me like 10, 15 minutes, let this run, and then we can go back and do our research and get everything unlocked. All right, we're back at base. Let's go ahead and knock a bunch of research out. So here's the hatcher. And I only have one, but I don't think I need any more. Okay, so that is almost everything here.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism
I can't make
hosting
those
the larva
yet.
of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened.
I don't have 500
Hatcher
beams.
remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay, Somersloop.
Somersloop analysis completed. Somersloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Okay, and I'm being totally honest. When I fell into that cave over there under the arch, I did not know that was there. I remember the cave where you drive up, that there was a node in there, and I couldn't remember what it was, and it, turned out to be uranium. And I found SAM ore, but the thing is, the last time I played the game, the uranium and the SAM, I didn't need them, either one. I never got far enough. After they added nuclear, I never got that far, and the SAM was useless, so... I know there was a SAM node somewhere, but I didn't know where it was, and I definitely didn't know it was... I don't even know if that was originally down there. Maybe it was, but I legitimately just fell in that hole and found the SAM ore. And, it's going to work out pretty well since it's right by the base. So, anyways, back to this. Got our SAM. Research that. It's going to let us make this stuff.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood and let the effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
Sounds like a threat. Now we'll be able to reanimate the SAM.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked.
For that, we need
SAM
10.
can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
Okay, this will give us SAM fluctuators. I need 11 of them there.
SAM fluctuator recipe
10 of them
unlocked.
here, so I need 21.
The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to fluid to a tapestry, matter, 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 and mind and melody.
Okay, I need 21 of these total. I don't know. I might need to go grab a little bit more SAM. Yes. Just a tiny bit more. Okay, we can go ahead and unlock this. I don't have
Potential
another
for harnessing
Somersloop.
alien energy completed.
And I don't
Fixit
have
has
circuit
identified
boards.
2 development tracks
We definitely
requiring
don't have
additional
computers for a
research to
Somersloop.
integrate Somersloops safely and efficiently into Fixit technology.
The loop organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rot and recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
Okay, we can get the dimensional depot. That's big.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter, the metal will not bend, the wood will not splinter. Weave.
Okay, so we've got the dimensional depot, and we've got some upgrades for it. Right now, it's only going to upload 30 a minute. We can do this. It'll get us to 60 a minute. This one will let us upload from our inventory. I definitely can't unlock that one. I don't have computers. This is a good one, though. When you're out exploring and you keep finding stuff, you can just keep uploading it, and you're able to keep exploring without filling your inventory. And then this one expands the stack. So by default, you can only hold 1 stack. You could hold 2 stacks or whatever, and you can tell as you go down, you're going to get more of those, and you're going to get more of these. And eventually you want all of those. Right now, I'm not super worried about any of those, mainly because I can't unlock a bunch of them. But we do want to go ahead and build our first dimensional depot. Now it's going to need 10 more of those reanimated SAMs. No, those are not the reanimated SAMs. Those are the next ones, right? The SAM fluctuators. Yeah, so I need 10 more of these. So I'm going to put our first one down up here. Right there, I think. Storage container here. I'm not even going to put the belt there. So you can drop items here. Oh, so it's only going to do 15 per minute. So I can drop items there. So let's say I want to put my Mercer spheres in. I can drop them there. It's going to upload them. And then it's going to show up right in here in a second, as soon as the first one uploads. There, okay. I had to close it and reopen it. So now we have access to our Mercer spheres. I can grab them and drag them over, or if I was building something, let's say I wanted to make another one of these. See how it says I have 1, or I have 5 out of 1, right? Because I have access to build out of this. So you can, and you want to, at some point, build one of these for each resource, right? I could go down there and I have, 5 Mercer spheres, so I can build 5 of these, 5 more. I could put one on concrete, one on plates, one on rods, wire, this kind of stuff. And then they'll just keep refilling as I use them. The first one I kind of like to put by itself. I want to put a storage container here, and I want to start uploading all the small things that I might want access to when I'm out and about, but I don't necessarily need in my inventory, like object scanner, the power shards, maybe 1 stack of nuts, 1 stack of berries. We could put maybe that in there. I don't know that we need that. And then definitely 1 stack of each resource in here. and we could upload it all, and then we'll have access to it over here. So I'll have access to it wherever I am. And then when we build more, we'll put them on the most used resources. I'm not 100% ready to do this just because I'm getting ready to do some more research. And even though you can pull it into your inventory, or the build gun will pull it directly out of there, some of the stuff, I was having to do it manually when I tested. So I had to pull it into my inventory first. All right, so back in here, I can, but I don't want to waste my Mercer spheres. I can't do that one. Over here, again, no computers. Can't make the circuit boards yet, and I don't have Somersloops anyway, so we can't do any more there. Going back to the alien megafauna, can't do that one, and I could do that one, but I don't want to use 500 steel beams on that right now. All right, on to Caterium. I went ahead and took my 1,000 Caterium, and I turned it all into ingots, which doesn't make that many ingots. Get this researched. Now we can make Quickwire.
Research completed. Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Okay, I'm going to turn all of the ingots into Quickwire, and then we'll come back. That took a few minutes. So, go ahead and start with this, with the Quickwire, unlock electronics.
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
Unlikely. So here's Conveyor Pole Mark II. It's basically the same thing as the Mark I, but it just gives us some more connections. So we're going to go ahead and unlock that. I can't do 3 because I don't have high-speed connectors yet.
Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
Start up here. All right, so let's go back up. So Zipline, that's good. We want that.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, Fix-It recommends not using zip lines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
Okay, stun rebar.
Stun rebar ammo unlocked. This applies a moderate electric charge to the target, capable of stunning small creatures and moderately delaying larger ones. This is quite, atomically, exciting. That was a physics joke.
Oops. Thought she was done. Okay. AI limiters.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available. Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Okay, so mycelia, I made these 10 stators, like an episode or 2 ago, because I was going to do this research and just didn't get to it.
Medical properties of local mycelia established. New research options available. Medical inhaler variants.
I don't really need the medical inhalers, but we'll go ahead and unlock them both.
Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast-induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
Okay, here's the other one.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions. Unfortunately, it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances. Tool belt expanded. The latest data indicates that the mycelia possess sentience. Don't worry, we have been given permission to harvest and repurpose their remains.
So I can't do this one yet. I can't do this one. That's going to require some plastic. And I need 10 coal. I used all of my coal to make the steel, to go make the steel. So we're going to have to get coal, and I'm going to need coal again in a second. So we'll skip that. nutritional processor. We'll come and do this one. And we'll do this.
Research shows potential for processing planetary nutrients for pioneer benefit. Nutritional inhaler research available.
Okay, we completed one whole tree.
Nutritional inhaler recipe unlocked. Using this inhaler will restore health, and also gives your skin a radiant glow that is connected to well-being and probably not radioactivity.
Can't do anything there. I could do that if I wanted to. I could do that if I wanted to. We're not quite ready for that. Definitely not ready for that. And then sulfur. And I'm going to need coal here. Like I need 25 coal for that and a hard drive. So we're not going to do that one. I'm not going to be able to do that because that's plastic. I need 50 gunpowder there. So I need some coal. I'm going to need more gunpowder there. So I need some coal. So I need to go and run and grab some coal. And probably dump a few of these things off. So yeah, give me just a sec. So black powder is actually made in the equipment workshop. I don't remember if that's how it was originally or not, but I need 50. Well, I'm going to need all of it in a minute, but I only need 50 right now. I think I stopped just a split second too soon. There's my 50. And I don't want to turn all of it because I don't need to oh no, I can't unlock that because I don't have a hard drive. Don't have a hard drive. Don't have a hard drive. Plastic. Okay, so I could have just done all the gunpowder right then, I guess. So Nobelisks are awesome. We're going to talk about those when we make them.
Detonator and basic Nobelisk unlocked. Most obstacles can be cleared with the basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock. Deployed Nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and cue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the Nobelisks, remember Fixit does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic.
I could do that one. We'll be able to do that one, but I don't really need it. That was the other one. I'm like, I needed something else. That's it. Grab all my fabric. I can't grab it all. I need to make more. I got too much stuff in my inventory. Here's the gas mask.
Research completed. Gas mask and filter unlocked. Mycelia fabric is highly absorbent, making it more effective at toxic gas filtration than the standard issue Pioneer helmet. A pleasant pine scent is included. Gas filters require regular replacement for optimal safety.
All right, so in here, we can make the zipline in a minute. We'll be able to make the gas mask. We can make the detonator. We can make filters for the gas mask. I don't really care about any of the inhalers. Don't necessarily care about the rebar. I mean, that would be good, but... And then we can make Nobelisks, which we're going to want to make a bunch of. So let me finish crafting all this black powder, and then we'll come back and make some stuff. All right, I think I've got everything I need. So I'll go ahead and make one zipline. We're going to make one gas mask. We're going to come down here. We're going to need a detonator, which I need an object scanner. Well, I'm still going to need an object scanner, so I guess I should make one. Make a detonator. Gas filters. I think they stack to 50, so I could definitely make 50. I don't know that I need 100. I guess we could make 100. It's not really. Got plenty of plates. Full fabric. I don't know that I want to use all my fabric. Maybe we'll stop at 50. Do I have more fabric in here? I do not. Okay. And I can make 174 of these. I don't know that I need that many, but sure. And it's probably steel pipes that I'm short on. Yeah, it is. Oh, I should go grab some more steel pipes. We're going to need a lot of these. We're not going to need them. We're going to want them. We're going to use them all. All right, I went ahead and grabbed a bunch more pipes and beams. I'm going to go ahead and unlock this. 500 beams is a lot, but hey, we've kind of got it. Not really. We're going to probably regret that later, but... And then there should be one more...
Tool belt expanded. No alien organisms were harmed during the creation of this tool belt.
Oh, I need to put everything. I had too much in my inventory. But we got all this new stuff, so I need more hands, basically. As strange as that is to say. I need more hands. Okay.
Tool belt expanded. I
We got
compounded
6 hand
Sulfur's
slots.
tristatic atom matrix into a quadrimensional gate vortex. You can now carry more stuff.
I think I just need that. $400. I don't know that we need 400, but hey, let's do it. We got the gunpowder. All right, let me do this, and then I think it's just time to go and show off all of our new toys. All right, before we show off the toys, I want to go ahead and get this thing started. I probably should have started it already. So I haven't connected this container to it yet, but I want 1 stack of everything. So 500 concrete. I could give it some black powder, 50 Nobelisks, 50 of the filters, 200 cable, 500 Caterium, 200 of that, 200 of that, 200 of that, 50 of those, 100 of those. And some beams, this, nuts. I need to grab more wire, screws. We gave it the Nobelisks, right? Yeah. I need to make more rebar. Let me grab a few things, make a few things, but I want to try to get 1 stack of everything in here. All right, and we're ready to go ahead and start sending it. It's going to take whatever's at the end. So instead of putting 500 concrete first, and we got to wait for 500 items before we get a second thing, I kind of put them in order. So as you go, you got your stuff that's low numbers, and then it keeps kind of going up, the 100s, the 200s, and then the stuff that stacks to 5. I can use whatever belt I want because it can only go 15 a minute for upload. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll have that stuff start going over. So all of these things will have basically 1 stack of everything. Yeah, a few of them aren't a full stack, like the pipes and the beams and things, but we'll have a full stack of everything start showing up in here, which is good. And now we're ready to go ahead and equip this stuff. So I should have enough hand slots, I think. The zipline, to have this, the chainsaw, the object scanner, the gas mask goes on our head. I think that's everything. I don't need... What do I not need to carry with me? I don't need black powder with me. I don't need all of these Nobelisks. Let's have like... I mean, gosh, even having like... There's already 50 in the thing. Yeah, 150 would be fine. I don't need that. I don't need that. Could probably grab a few more things. Let me fill my inventory up just because I'm going to need it in a little bit. So I tried to zip line and I fell off the building because I guess that it was too steep. One of the things though, when I almost died, I wanted to show this. It keeps track of how many days since the last accident. I have not died yet. So if I had died, this would reset. So let me run back downstairs. Yeah, I tried to zip line out this hole, and I think that power line, because it goes like straight down, zip line didn't like that. Okay, so when you run up, you can jump, and I can hold left click and hold it. And I'm holding left click, and I can do this, and then you can try to, well, you want to try to jump. So I'm still holding left click. You want to try to like jump to the right side like that to transfer. You can also click right click once. So I just clicked right click. I'm not holding down on anything. It's going to go down. It'll try to keep going. These poles though aren't really what you want when you're doing zip lines. You want the big power towers. Yeah, and see, it can't go up that. It's too much. And we're just going to go over here and, oh, look. So it looks like I'm taking damage, right? It turned green, but I'm not taking damage. And you can see down on the bottom left, 49 gas masks, and it's slowly going down. And that's because I'm in the poison gas, but I got my gas mask and my filters, so it'll just keep using filters. So that's the zip line, and it's the gas mask. And then we've got this thing, which is very exciting. So I press R to reload, I get one. I can hold down left click, and you can throw it farther. Right click to blow it up. Oh, we just blew that up. Yeah, so we can get rid of the poison gas now. And you can throw down several. That was a bad throw. Press R to reload. Throw another one. So you can throw a bunch of them down, and then when you right click, it'll blow them both up. And yeah, that one fell down in the hole down there. So I can blow all these up. I'm not going to do that right now. Gas mask. Oh yeah, and you can see all these things are starting to upload. Was that all the new equipment we made? Was it only 3? I guess so. And the last thing I want to do on this episode is go up here. We're up to 7 tickets. I need like one more alien DNA. I was saving 10 for this other research, but we can always get more. There they are. Which I'm sure 10 will probably put me right before some other one. Oh, I don't know why I thought I could do that. Because I definitely know you can. This, run up here. See what we get out of this. And it is feeding itself. We're still making that space elevator part, the smart plating. And it is every once in a while making one and feeding in here. Actually worked out pretty well. We've got 9 tickets. I believe I spent every single one. I don't have any more. Yeah, I don't have any more. So I can unlock a couple more things in the awesome shop. I know for the building, we're definitely going to want lights inside. So I definitely want to unlock that. I'm definitely going to want power outlets. Now, ticket-wise, I could just skip the 1 and go to 2s. We shouldn't need that. I would love that, but I just can't right now. I don't have enough tickets to do. Yeah, I've only got 2 more. I don't know. Stairs. I'm probably going to want some stairs. I definitely want some windows. There's definitely some more things I want to unlock. What can I get with 2? Did I already unlock that? No. I guess we could grab this. I don't know that I need it, but it's exactly 2 tickets. All right, so we got a few more things.
If you sense your productivity slipping when it gets dark, don't worry, this is perfectly natural. Fortunately, fix-it lights allow you to never experience wasteful darkness ever again.
Okay, so we're I think we're at a good wrapping up point. We didn't get like anything accomplished when you kind of look around the map, other than we got some basic steel over there, but we actually got a lot accomplished because we got a ton more research and things unlocked. We've got our steel getting produced over there that I'm going to need to build the factory. So next time we're going to be ready pretty much from the beginning to start constructing the large building itself. I'm going to guess it's going to take a couple episodes, maybe even 3 episodes to get that up and running, but we're going to be in really good shape then. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.